Hi guys, welcome to Mala's Verse. Welcome if you're new here, welcome if you have been here before. Thank you so much for joining me in today's reading. So today's reading is going to be for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Taurus, we are going to look into what is a compliment you do not get to hear. And before we get into your reading, Taurus, take a few deep breaths and breathe out through your mouth. I'm going to ring the singing bowl. All right, Taurus. So your main message as to what is a compliment you do not get to receive is we have the 10 of swords. The bottom deck energy represents here is representing compliments or things that people might admire you for, but more so subconsciously, not very cognitively or logically. It may not be something that they have, fed to their logical mind or brought to the forefront to the surface. And we have brilliant cards here. We have the Hierophant and Three of Wands, and right after that we have the Empress as well, which is interesting because you are being represented in both of these energies, Taurus, with the Hierophant and also the Empress card, because Empress is ruled by Venus, and Venus and Taurus have a good relationship. Venus also rules Taurus, I think, or yeah, as far as I remember. And Hierophant is Taurus energy. So to put it in the simplest of terms, Taurus, with you, it's that you are beauty with brains, and people may not compliment you for it because they energetically perceive it. They are probably, I would say, more so surprised by it as well, like someone who is so, it's not just intellectual, but yes, intellect and wisdom are a part of it, but someone who is more so on the side of researching, educating themselves, etc., or who's more so into books and essentially educating oneself because of societal norms or societal ways of thinking. They might presume that that person is not so focused on the physical appearance or focused on the physical well-being as well, but that's not the case. You are very much so focused there, and you have a good awareness or a good command over your physical body, and also the knowledge that you gain, you are always expanding with that knowledge. You are reaching new territories, you're testing new waters, and it's always bringing you abundance with the Empress card. And right after that we have the Six of Wands also, so definitely that gets you abundance and recognition. So that's one thing that people might not recognize about you or share with you because they themselves have not accepted it, or they are not able to logicalize it. It's more so subconscious. So the top deck energy is Death card and the Chariot, which represents the top deck energy is representing, sorry, I was just checking my phone for a minute, is representing compliments that you receive from people out, outrightly, or it's evident in their energy towards you. And we have major arcana, we have a lot of major arcana showing up, Taurus, so I do perceive that people observe you a lot more than you may know, because it's more so external energy, or you somehow have that spotlight energy on you, or a magnetizing energy essentially. But anyway, with the Death and Chariot card, what I'm receiving is no matter what's happening on the surface, especially if it's if the world is going to pieces, you are always ready to move forward. You're always ready to, I for some of you it must be like you want to help others out, so you do that. But for many of you it's like, even it's essentially giving me the awareness of, as an example, when the entire world was in lockdown, things were ending and people were depressed and they were within their houses, you still took that as an opportunity to move forward, to maybe even improve your mindset, maybe get more tapped in into your willpower and use it for a greater good, use it to create success for yourself and maybe even inspire others. And it's definitely coming from a heart space with the prominence of green color in this card here, Taurus. So I do perceive that emotionally you don't let what's happening around you deter you at all, and you're quick to jump back on your feet when either there is defeat or there is any sort of ending coming through. So you may receive compliments around this. And with the 10 of swords being the energy, as to what do you not receive compliments or a compliment for, I'm sorry, is that your strength in recognizing what is not for you, even if, because 10 of swords is sort of backstabbing energy as well, so people might be surprised as to how you are so willing, or not just willing, it's essentially how do you know how strong you are, because you do not hold any grudges. You let everything go, and this is not even about letting go because it's coming from a place of stubbornness. It's more so you recognize that this behavior, this pattern, this connection, this friendship, this partnership, what have you, or the situation is not going to serve you, or it's not going to contribute to your growth, even if the ending was painful or not, and you let it go once and for all, and you move forward with not with any grudge in your mind or you're in your heart center, and not even with any preconceived notions because of what happened here. So in essentially, a small example would be someone who survives a car accident. They might be frightened to get into the car, and I'm not at all trying to belittle their struggles, but you are someone who will, even after such an incident, you will make the effort to move past it and look at all of it from a broader perspective, and eventually start going in that, traveling in a car and stuff like that. So you don't let life's atrocities pull you down. You let go, and you know that the next day or the next moment is a new chapter, is a new energy in your life. So that is a compliment you may not get to hear, Taurus, as to how cleanly, not even quickly, how clearly and with such cleanliness you let go of the past, and you specifically let go of what is not contributing to your growth anymore. So, Taurus, that's all that I have for you. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that this was helpful in some way, shape, or form. Do share your thoughts in the comment section below. Do like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you again so much for joining, and I hope to see you in future readings. Bye bye.